concept here is that Irene, the protagonist of our ballet, introduces point shoes to the underworld, and that all Goblin have very tender feet, do not wear shoes, are very delicate of foot. And suddenly Irene comes down with these. And so the lady Goblin goes scurrying around and look for point shoes, which they find discarded, and they manage to embellish them and make them very special. So what you're seeing is the Goblin ladies putting on the toe shoes and dancing on toe for the first time ever.
And thanks to Ann Armit. Ann was gushing about working with you, Twyla.
She's
and
fantastic.
Yes.
She's fantastic. So
Winnipeg, Twyla Tharp, none other, working here with Royal Winnipeg Ballet. That was a scene from The Princess and the Goblin. And a fairy tale, a child's fairy tale, and a ballet in your hands, Twyla. Was it easy, was it hard, and why?
It's a big undertaking. I think that doing a full-length ballet is a big challenge, an interesting one, a valuable one, I hope. I think so. And between working with a novel, which is what The Princess and the Goblin is, and developing a scenario libretto from that could be danced, this is a challenge. And creating a score from many Schubert fragments is also a challenge. So we've been working on this ballet for quite a long while, and we very much hope everyone will come and see it.
Most definitely. Talking about working with the Royal Winnipeg Ballet, have you tweaked things, have you changed things to make it the company's own?
No, this ballet is a co-production between Atlanta and Winnipeg, and a first draft went up in Atlanta. Since then, the biggest change is what's called a doppelganger. We had a doppelganger in Atlanta. One dancer danced both the role of the King Papa and the King of the Underworld. We split that here. And that's a very big change. That requires an extra character, it requires extra music, it requires a development of the narrative, but we did it because my sense of the ballet was that the King Papa role could have a bigger heart if the performer had more opportunity to evolve the sense of loss when his daughters are taken by the Goblin. So that change was instituted.
And this ballet now, it speaks well for ballerinas. Your heroine is female, Irene.
Well, I call her a hero. She's the protagonist. And MacDonald had 4 or 5 girl children, and he wrote this story for them and to empower them. And I think that it's arguably one of the very first instances in Western literature where there is a female protagonist who does not have to suffer. In the 19th century, of course, there's Anna Karenina, Bovary, any number of female protagonists, but at the end, they all pay for it. MacDonald's heroine does not. She's celebrated, she triumphs.
Well, such a wonderful story. We're so happy to have you here, Twyla. I know that the company is thrilled. Princess and the Goblin, running from October 17th to the 21st. For Backstage, I'm Tracy Koga.